Questions?
Well, from what we read all summer and talked about, it looks like you're on the team. I assume you don't look at it that way.
No, I'm just going to come in and I'm just going to try to play, and I'm going to take it as I don't have a spot right now, and that's kind of where my mind's at. So.
How much more confidence did you have, though, sort of, working out this summer and getting ready for this year after, the last couple of months of last year and really knowing that you kind of can belong now?
Yeah, the start of the season for me, I was kind of down on myself, and it's not fun to get sent up and down and all that kind of stuff. So just for me to play like I did at the end of the year, I kind of just showed that I can, play the game that they want me to, and that's what I'm going to try to do at the start of camp. So.
Does it take off any of the pressure to get the multi-year deal and know that, I know you want to prove yourself, but there's some security there?
Yeah, as I just said, it's not fun to get sent up and down, and when you're on a two-way deal, you kind of never know when you're going to be down or you're going to be up. So it's good so far.
What type of things did you work on during the summer on and off the ice?
Strength. For me, I'm a smaller guy, so it's an important, thing that I need to work on. So that's what I tried.
So how much stronger are you? Break some boards or something?
I don't think so. Compared to last year, it's probably just about the same. So.
The regime change with the general manager changing, and you kind of going into the summer, when that happened, did you kind of know where you stood as far as what Donnie would want from you? If Donnie was in your camp, that type of thing, did you kind of have the feeling that you would be back?
Yeah. I've known Sween since I've been 18, and I've talked to him a lot, and he always just says to me that he just wants me to go out there and compete on pucks and just use my speed. So that's what I'm trying to do.
He uses you as an example all the time about how he wants the team to kind of play and get you kind of utilize your skill and have the coach utilize you more. And so, what does that mean to you?
At the end of the day, I just have to go out there, and I think the most important thing here is I have to play on the defensive side of the puck, and I think if I do that, the offensive side of things will take care of itself. So.
You just mentioned playing on the defensive side of the puck. When you started to do that at the end of last year, how much of a difference did it make for you in terms of you being able to stick around and kind of make an impact?
I think when I was called up before, I was more focused on trying to score and get shots on net and all that kind of stuff. And then at the end of last year, I kind of just came up and I just said I was just going to try to play the defensive side of things. And if I did get the puck, just kind of go down and just try to do my thing. And it seemed to work out. So.
Tough to see changes on the roster, guys that you're used to being around or seeing up here, Luch, Dougie, people like that that are going now and won't be here.
Yeah, it's a totally different team. I think we have a little bit more speed. I think it's going to be good, and it's sad to see those guys go, but I'm sure that they're going to do great. So.
How much do you like to hear just the Bruins talk about speed becoming something they want to focus on more, and just seeing the league sort of going in that direction where having speed, which is something you obviously have, is an important asset?
Yeah, if you look at the teams that were probably in the top 5, most of them had not a huge team, but they were fast and they had a lot of skill. So, that's definitely good for me.
How much contact is there between a player and management during the off season? Again, you know Don Sweeney, but how much contact is there?
Not a lot. I came here at the beginning of August and was here for 2 or 3 days and just talked for a bit. But besides that, it's usually about it. So.
Have you been given any indication that you and Pasternak will stay together?
I have no idea. We haven't really talked about it. I'm not really sure what's going to happen with that, but I hope so. I enjoyed playing with him. It was fun.
That kind of some of the fun of going into this camp is that there's a lot of unknowns with line mates. It seems like a lot's going to get settled in camp because there's so much uncertainty among the forward group.
Yeah, in the past, I'd say 4 years, the team wasn't set, but you kind of had an idea. But just going into this season, you're not really sure what's going to happen. So,
it's been mentioned many times in the past, but you've been up and down several times. Is Claude tougher on the younger players? It's a different kind of coach.
I think he has to be. I think when you get called up, I think at the end of the day, he just wants us to be successful, and that's why he's a little bit harder on us. I think it's worked out for me. Said some things about me, but I think at the end of the day, I probably wasn't playing how I should have, and I think that it's it's kind of worked out for me. So it's
Does,
fine.
does that make you better? That kind of criticism or constructive criticism?
Yeah, I think so. I've had some coaches that have not said anything at all, and I don't think that's good because then you kind of think that you're playing well when you're actually not. So I think it's a good thing.